All right, y'all, let's talk about Clubhouse. The first time I heard about Clubhouse, I think one of my friends posted on her IG story, and then she was explaining how you only get one invite, it's invite only. And so her boyfriend later on posted, little questions, asked me any questions. So I was like, okay, what's good with the Clubhouse invites? Now at the time, I had no facts. He told me nothing. He was like, I got you. That was it. And at the time, I had a 6S Plus iPhone. So he's like, I sent it to you. I'm like, well, how you send it? He was like, you got to download the app. So then I downloaded the app. Psych. I couldn't download the app because I had a 6S Plus and I couldn't get an iOS 13 update. I was stuck at 12.4.9. So I'm sitting here like, I can't get in. Like, I have an invite, let me in. And so I had to come to the conclusion that I needed to get a phone. I told him, he was like, well, you better get a new phone. That was all the information he told me. So then I ended up going and getting a new phone, right? Fast forward to the following Tuesday. I get the new phone, I download Clubhouse because I'm like, ooh, finally. Nothing comes through. I don't get a text message. I make my name on there. Reynolds, nothing. Rap. So I message him and he's like, I don't know. Fine. I'm at a family gathering. I'm sitting there and all of a sudden I get a text message and it's like, oh, your friend has bumped you to the front of the line or something like that. You're no longer on the wait list. Welcome to Clubhouse. So I was like, first of all, what? Like so they telling people I'm outside the line? Like, okay. I text her, I'm like, thanks boo, shout out Mir. So then I'm in there, and when you are invited by a person, I think this is the way that it goes. The people in the industries that they're interested in is what fills your hallway with rooms. And so me going through, I was like, I don't want to hop in none of these conversations. Like, what? I'm boring. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, no, I ain't got time for that. So I was like, this is low-key whack. Like, I don't know what the hype is about with this. Like, what? And I thought that was all it was. I thought that was all the rooms. So I was like, no, this can't be it. So I started to search and went to the follow more people function of the app. And so I started to follow more people. I saw there were more clubs. You could follow by words of interest. And I was like, okay, let's get it. This is it. And I started to see more rooms that were more pertinent to what I was interested in. And so then that's when the shift began. And I remember one night, I spoke in my first room. It was about herbs. I was like, let's go. The next day, I hopped in a room about parenting. Let's go. And then Saturday came. Mind you, this whole weekend, my little was off with family. So I had a full mommy weekend, which was spent in the bed the whole weekend. No cap. But here comes Saturday, right? And I'm on Clubhouse and I find myself in this is the first room where I find myself in a room for hours. And that room, if you were in there or if you heard about it during the Clubhouse beta stage, or beta phase rather, was the conspiracy theory room. So the room started off fine. The room started off talking about conspiracy theories, and then it turned left. And that's the freedom and the free flow of what Clubhouse is. And the room got to 350 people. And then another room was created because of that room. It was something. This was my first time really being in Clubhouse for a good amount of time to feel like, all right, I've been in here for a minute. I know what we're talking about. I kind of got a feel for the people, for the speakers. And that was an experience like no other, to the point where I was praying before I went to sleep, because the information that was shared, the stories that were shared, the experiences that were shared, it fit a conspiracy theory room, right? And if you believe in any conspiracy theories and you have someone here on some type of level confirming through experiences that they've had, it was a wild thing. Okay, that was Saturday. The next day we had another room, and it just kept going like that. And then yesterday, which was Monday, I also found myself in a room that brought me to tears. And it brought me to tears because of the content of the room, even the reason for the room. It was a reactionary room, and the topics and the conversation and the background of it all brought me to tears, period. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna put it out there of, you know, this, that, and the third. I'm not. What I will say is the power and now the ability to be able to be a part of, participate in conversations, because on the app, all you have is one little photo, your voice. That's it. That's it. All you have is your voice. It's real time. You cannot record and like change and edit and delete. Bruh, as I'm talking to this right now, this is it. And you may have 3 people hearing you. You may have 350 people. I saw pictures of people I went to undergrad with in audiences. So you're talking to the world. It's people from London. It's people from Paris. It's people from Africa. It's people from all over the world. You can be in a room legit with Michelle Obama if she decides to get in there. You could be in a room asking questions to Skip Gates. You can be in a room asking questions to, you know, any author or political person, producer, writer. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Everybody goes through the same process, and that is the power in it. That is the access. This is a purely access app. Of course, you don't want to abuse it. You know, of course, you're going to have people on there who just... But when it's used correctly and ethically, the power that this app has, bruh. There are, of course, anything with technology, there's cons. It is what it is. But for the most part, it truly can be a transformative experience, especially people who are struggling right now with isolation and depression. There was a room today, joined a conversation with 2 Black male therapists. So Black men are able to go in there and talk. Like, I'm in there getting sad because, you know, Black men are sharing, you know, even a certain song can trigger him and he just start crying. You know, it's and that's therapeutic for him to be able to share that, and share that with somebody who looks like him, but also has credentials and the experience to be able to help him. It's just a very beautiful thing. It can be used in a very beautiful way. I wanted to make this video to share my experience from my first week. Today actually makes week 1. It completes week 1. You know, I still have the newbie hype around it for me, but I don't think that will go away for a minute. Because of just the connections that you can make, the conversations you can have, and the power that it has. This is the most, this app has the most ability to really make changes. Like to legit, like really make changes. And so we have to be cognizant of that and use it as such, and utilize it as such. Of course, you can go in there and make up a silly room where we're just whispering, because I've been in that one. and then you learn people who can't whisper at all. Like, and that's just that, and then you have fun. But even that little bit, you know, could help somebody in a day. You just never know. But my first week on Clubhouse, it's been great. It's been great. So shout out to Paul and Rohan and Anu. Those are the creators. Shout out to the people who I have shared rooms with, stages with, laugh with, talk to. And shout out to my friend who invited me. Both friends, actually, because, you know, but if you are on Clubhouse, I am at Mia Moore. Holler at me, look me up. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're blessed. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.